Okay, hello and welcome. I'm in Japan. It's good to be back. Today is Saturday. When is it? The 6th of March? Is that the Ides of March? No, that was March 3rd, I think. Okay, why am I filming this handheld on this, my old Casio camera? There are stories to be told, and I will explain. But I'm at my friend's apartment, and she's actually not here. She's off to a wedding tonight. And can you tell I'm not in the Inaka? That was a very loud horn. She lives in an apartment building in SUMO and is nice enough to let me stay for part of my trip. So I'm sitting under a kotatsu, and it's cold. We're using this kerosene heater from time to time. I don't have it on right now. It's not terribly cold at the moment. Of course, much colder than San Diego. I think it was about 15 or 16 today, Celsius. And what else was I going to tell you? So anyway, she has 2 bedrooms here in her jet-supplied apartment, so she's letting me crash in the second bedroom, which is tatami, and I'm sleeping on futon on the floor, which is something I haven't done in a long while. What's been going on? So much has been going on. I really wanted to do a daily blog about it, a written blog, which is something I hadn't done in a while, and I was really looking forward, but there's some problems with my website right now, japanjuku.com. If you go to it on the main page, he warns you, Linus, my webmaster, warns you that there's a Trojan. It's a program that will, if you aren't ready to defend against it, will download onto your system and, try to do things, spyware or something. So I apologize if anyone was affected by that. The reason I know all this is because my friend Aang has a PC, and I was like, oh, let me show you my new website. And so we went there, and the thing downloaded on her computer, and it was a pain to get off. Using a Mac, I guess it doesn't affect Mac users, so I was unaware of it. So there is a disclaimer on the first page when you first go there, but just be aware of it. Have antivirus stuff going if you're going to go visit Japanjuku. But just by checking in without actually logging on to anything, I've seen that the site is merrily rolling along without me, which is great. It seems like the forums are bubbling along, and we have almost 200 people over there now signed in. The weird thing about using my old iBook here is I haven't used this computer in about 7 months because, when I got home I started using the desktop Mac at my folks' house, and it's much nicer and newer. I bought this in 2004, and now trying to use it to go back, I haven't used it on the internet in so long that now, to go to YouTube, which is, I've checked back in today, it's like you have to update your browser, you can't use YouTube if you don't, blah, blah, blah. And I can't update my browser. I can't get a newer operating system on this computer. I'm at its limit. And it's giving me all kinds of problems. But as you guys know, I want to buy a new laptop, and that's part of my plan for this year. What else? So much else to tell you about my flight, etc. I'm not going to go into it all now. The one bad thing that happened yesterday, among many good things that happened, I went to my first graduation, and it was great. Saw a bunch of students, but one boy who hadn't seen me in at least a year, probably longer, ran up to kind of hug me, hello, Jason! And I was holding my new camera. I just bought a new Nikon, Coolpix, and literally I just bought it on Friday in America from Amazon and had only had it over the weekend, and this was the first time I was really going to use it, and he knocked it out of my hand and it fell on the floor in the hallway of the school. And it's got a little scuff on it, which is fine. That's just cosmetic damage. But the shutter button popped out, and I think someone stood on it because I didn't realize it at first until I got down to the second floor and I was ready to take some pictures. I'm like, oh, I can't. There's no button. We went back up, found the button, but it was a little bent. Anyway. So I took it to a local camera shop, and of course they can't just fix it. They have to contact Nikon and stuff. So I don't know how much it's going to cost yet, and obviously I told them I'm only going to be here 2 weeks. So, luckily I brought my backup, my little Casio handheld that I'm using right now. What else? I'm not sure what else to tell you. The flight was good. It was long. Went to Korea, flew to Osaka, got on a train, went to Kyoto, got on a night bus, arrived in Izumo. Probably about 30 hours of traveling if you count the time from when I left San Diego to go to LAX to when I got to Izumo. Crazy, crazy. Jet lag is kind of rough going over the international date line when you come to Japan from America, but I'm pretty much in the swing of it now. So yeah, I just had ramen. Oh, oishii ramen. Tonkatsu ramen. Oishiso. Oishi. Oishi. Umai. It was nice. I already had kokuichi, which is the kind of curry, Japanese curry I like. I'll try to do okonomiyaki soon and some other good stuff. So yeah, just rolling along. I hope everyone out there is doing well. It's really rainy though. You know, like Aang has a friend visiting from England, and they were going to go out to Izumo Taisha today, and they're like, do you want to come? And I'm like, no, not really. I mean, I love going to the shrine and everything, but it's just such kind of weather. You know, I don't know. So I'm going to sit here tonight and just kind of chill out under the kotatsu. I might go out a little later, meet up with some friends. But I've just started watching this HBO series called, can I get it? Generation Kill, which is made by the guys who made The Wire, which is an amazing, really the best television show ever made, and I'm not exaggerating. Probably the best hour-long drama ever made for television. It's called The Wire. It ran for 5 seasons on HBO, and it is awesome. And these guys did that, so I have high hopes for this, and it's about soldiers in Iraq. Okay, that's it. Just wanted to pop in. You know, I never do a short video. What else can I tell you about Japan? I don't know. I go to my actual school. This was a high school graduation I went to yesterday, but my actual former junior high, I go to their like graduation party on Thursday and then the graduation itself on Saturday. So I have a few days to just kind of enjoy myself before that. And I saw lots of students. It was great. I tried to take a bunch of pictures before my camera broke, and signed a bunch of albums and just had a great time. And I rented a car. I don't even know. I just put gas in it. Just put in Nissan Bun, 2,000 yen into it. So that's about $25, and it was about half a tank. So I don't even know how much yen per liter I just paid. So I rented a car for 2 weeks from the guys that used to lease me my car here. And so that'll get me around, and I got a couple job interviews, and just plan on having a great time. So glad to be back, and I want to share it with you guys as much as I can. So thanks for watching as always, and expect more. Hopefully I'll be able to upload more from Japan as we go along. Okay? Peace.